How has on-demand production enabled brands in these sectors to do some of the things you touched on just then, decrease delivery and production times? Maybe if you could share some examples of this transformation in action.
Sure. Actually, I could, on the furniture side in particular, I could share it as a consumer
Yeah.
because when you look at the furniture market now, it's very much a on-demand model. It used to be where furniture manufacturers would build tons of this large, bulky inventory stored in warehouses. A lot of it would go unsold. But when you look at a lot of the major brands out there in the furniture space, they've gone to virtually all on-demand production. So, going back, really 4 years ago, if you went to go buy a couch tailored to your needs with custom fabric, maybe a specialized frame, it would be 8 to 12 week lead time. You know, recently
Yeah.
we ordered a custom couch here. I have two young kids and two dogs, so the last couch got destroyed pretty well. But
Got
the lead time on made to order, on demand sofa here in the US was less than 4 weeks. So they've really reduced the lead time by less than half in the furniture space.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look in the apparel space, we always carve it up into, fashion and then function. And, a lot of people think of, on demand or customized in the fashion side where you have custom made suits and customized shirts. But actually in the functional apparel space, we've seen a huge uptick in on-demand manufacturing, particularly in protective wear. So if you look at fire suits, believe it or not, fire suits are all customized based on the different body dimensions of the firefighter. And we have one customer out in Ohio called FireDex that purchased an on-demand system, and it really just revolutionized their production operation. They were able to increase their capacity by 30%, which allowed them to go and take some market share from their competitors by having that increased capacity. There was a significant material savings. It's about 1%, but when you're spending millions and millions and millions a year on material, and it's your number one cost going into the product that you're making, 1% is a huge savings. It
Yeah.
eliminated errors by automating the order entry process. We've integrated it with their ERP system. So it's been a real game changer for FireDex. And it's funny, I was actually out there maybe about 2 weeks ago and, sat down with the chief operating officer, and he goes, when you sold this machine to me, a few years ago, and you put together the business case and the ROI analysis on the spreadsheet, most of the times those ROI analyses are bogus, right? What you put on a spreadsheet doesn't translate into production. He goes, but the business case that Lectra prepared translated exactly to our production. Actually, we're doing a little bit better than it. So it was
Wow.
pretty cool to hear that live from them.